Hey folks! It is Thursday. I know that's a weird day for me to do live stuff, but nonetheless, I'm gonna do it because, I don't know, why not? I can't be here tomorrow. We're leaving town for Christmas. So, sorry, I'm setting some stuff up over here on the other screen. Yeah. You have this shirt too? Yeah, it's a good shirt. It's probably like one of the two things I own from, I think it was Old Navy I got this at. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Jesse. Y'all can actually blame Jesse if you're like, what the hell's Mike doing online on Thursday? This isn't cool. Talk to Jesse. She was like, you should do it today. So, I did. I did. Just got finished watching a live Instagram with, it was supposed to be Brad Dowdy, the Pen Addict, and Brian Goulet, but it didn't happen because technical difficulties. Sorry, I'm trying to find a coaster. Aha! My friends think it's hilarious that I'm always throwing coasters at them, but man, huge snowflakes. That's no good. That sounds gross. Nobody wants that. No, don't have those. Those are bad. All right. Hi, Mr. Nose. Are you going to jump up here again? Man, this cat loves attention, yo. Yeah? Come on. Yeah. Hi. All right. There you go. Brian may have had 100 viewers, but he didn't have a Mr. Nose jump on his lap. Hey, Rich. Welcome, welcome. Happy holidays to you as well. It's, yeah, it's a very nice day today, actually, here. It's, I don't know, 55 or something. Snowing here, and people can still drive. Yeah, we can't do that here. If it even looks like snow, they shut down all the things. I once had classes canceled at my university for the threat of, I think, a quarter-inch worth of flurries. That's how we roll here. But, you know, we don't do snow here in the glorious South. Hi. Yeah. So, snow is gone there. Our snow lasted about a day and a half in the shade last time we got some, so. Hey, Crafty Doodles, I am doing great. It's a beautiful day. I've been wrapping some presents for Christmas. Audrey usually does all the wrapping because she worked like in the mall wrapping presents for people for a while during the holidays, and so she is super fast and her packages look good. And mine, I take forever and they look a mess. But I decided I needed to take some of that stress off of her because, you know, it sucks to be the only one responsible for a thing. So I was wrapping some presents and watching that video, and now I'm here. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I missed you, Brian. Let me scroll up here on the chat a little bit. Jessica, Crafty Doodles, Brian Chu, ladies, the day of the show me one color. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. My dad, since Audrey's so into nail polish, my dad is really taken with the idea that you can make a nail polish that would have polka dots like as part of the polish, not like as a glitter within it, but as a part of like some kind of suspended paint particle. He's been talking about that for years. He's never made one, but he's been talking about that for years. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd be down with that. I don't know how you'd do it. Oh, Audrey's on her way home. All right, good. She knows I just went live, I think, so she's just texting me. Let's see. So I need to complete Christmas shopping. Yeah. I was out doing some last minute Christmas shopping as well. We're going out to my aunt's place for Christmas. And so there's, you know, just a few things I wanted to pick up. Like, you know, I don't know, she's not going to watch this. Some fancy cheese because she loves fancy cheese. I got my dad like some local-ish, like, I don't know, kind of fancy summer sausage because he likes that stuff. You know, just little odds and ends, things like that to go for housewarming type stuff. So that's cool. 1 degree in Eastern Oregon. Gross. I'm not into that at all. Boss let you out early. Nice. Let's see. 1 degree. 3 to 4 degrees. Yikes. Yikes to all that. That's all seems terrible. Am I giving or receiving any Christmas pins this year? Okay, you gotta get down. I can't tell you if I'm giving any because you never know who might watch this or who might be watching it now. I don't know. But, I don't know. I've given out some pins already, and I have one that's sitting here ready to go. I was talking about I was going to give some fountain pens to the kids that feed our cats when we're gone, and I did, and they really like them. pardon me, their mom's an art teacher actually, and so she was like, I've been borrowing their pens to show them how to write with different line widths and stuff. Goodness, it's LaCroix is really giving me the hiccups. Hiccups defeated. I'm trying to get different line weights and that kind of thing, and so I got a Pilot Metropolitan that I got a little while ago that I've never used, so I'm gonna give that to her. I don't know, maybe it's weird that I'm giving pens to my neighbors, but I don't know, spreading the love of pens as far as I can, I guess. But yeah, probably a few. I know some people are getting pens in the family. Maybe from me, maybe from other people. Can't say, because they might watch this. You never know. Am I going to the Philadelphia Pen Show? I'm really going to try to. It's kind of an inconvenient time for me. They moved our spring semester up a week, and so it makes it harder for me to go, but I'm still going to give it a shot. Let's see, Troy asked if I'm going to the factory tour next month. I don't know. I forget what day that's on, but it's going to heavily depend on what day it's on. Some days I'm working in Greensboro and I'm like teaching all day, so I can't. As far as taking a camcorder, you could probably record some stuff. But just be sure to ask, because I know he doesn't like people taking pictures and video of like the working areas and that kind of stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, ask Scott about it, because it would be fun. I just haven't done it because I don't know why. I just haven't done it. Let's see. How about a Christmas gift unboxing video on the channel? That's real unlikely. I would like to do more like a Christmas gift unboxing thing, but I'm going to probably unbox my Christmas gifts with my family on Christmas. And also my aunt has terrible internet connection, so it's not going to work out there. That's why I'm doing this today, because I'm unlikely to have good connection. Let's see, you said January 25th? Let's see, that is that's a Thursday. Yeah, solid maybe. It's going to be depending on what time and stuff. I teach Tuesday, Thursday, so we'll see how it goes. But, I mean, like, I've been there before, so, that. Let's see. 32 degrees? I mean, that's a solid number of degrees. I will, however, do like a Christmas haul if anybody gives me pens. I don't know if anybody's going to give me pens for Christmas. It's one of those things where you get deep enough into a thing and people don't really want to give you that thing for Christmas anymore, either because they think it's overdone or they think that they won't be able to find something that you don't have access to or haven't gotten yet. And that's totally true. Although, like jet pens, I've got a long-ass wish list on jet pens. So, that kind of thing is possible, but whatever. Let's see. I feel like I've missed some things. Maybe I haven't. Just giving some Wingsung 3008s and Diamond 30s out at work. Hey, good on you, Crafty Doodles. I appreciate that. Also, thank you for liking my t-shirt. Yeah, it's great to give out pens and inks and stuff for gifts. I hope you tested the Wingsungs first. That's important for non-fountain pen users. You're getting one that works, or else it'll sour them on it. So, or just be willing to fix them if they're like, I don't know how to do this. You gotta now you got some follow up on you, Crafty Doodles. Let's see, what factory tour? What is it? FC. Oh, sorry, Christine. Troy's in my local fountain pen group, and they're doing a factory tour of the Franklin Christoph facility next month, as like in lieu of the monthly meeting or something like that. It's something I've been trying to put together for a long time, but finally got it done. So that's pretty cool. 25th, man, that's like right after. I guess it's 2 weeks after Philly. That's not too bad. Check the pens. Oh, they're piston fillers, huh? I don't know what the 3008 is. I'm not really up on all the Wingsungs and stuff like that. Is that the one that's a TWSBI knockoff? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard good things about those. I haven't seen any of them yet, so I don't know. But yeah, cool. So a piston filler is really awesome, and if you tested them out and they're all working, that's great. That's gonna be that's gonna be good. Sort of Lamy style nib. Yep, right. Yeah, that sounds great. That's a great idea. TWSBI Rose yesterday. Very nice. Very nice. Also good to give yourself presents at Christmas. I try not to, but I don't know. What am I hoping for Christmas? I don't think I gave anybody any ideas. I think people are just kind of flying by the seat of their pants. I really like giving people gifts, but I'm also really kind of... what's the word? We're not very sure of a thing. I don't know. I'm a little bit of that. about Christmas gifts because I'm like, if I see something that somebody's gonna like, I'll get it for them then. And so I'm not good at saving stuff back. Audrey is amazing at that, but I am not very good at saving stuff back. So what am I hoping for Christmas? I don't know, man. I don't know. I know Audrey's had a few boxes come in the mail. She'd be like, all right, you got a thing coming today. Don't check the mail. And then she's like, all your gifts are in my closet. And I'm like, cool. Because I'm not going to look. I have this thing about Christmas. And so when I was growing up, the rule in my house at Christmas was if you find out what your Christmas gift is going to be before Christmas, or if you see it or something like that, we were a little loosey-goosey on it. But the basic idea was if you know what you're getting before Christmas, you don't get that thing anymore. It goes back to wherever it came from. So, I still carry that forward. Whereas Audrey would be perfectly happy to let me know like a month ago what I'm getting for Christmas, but it's not how I roll. Gave some first and second graders some Gin House shark pens. Oh, the Gin House shark pens are kind of adorable. They're like the pilot squid pen things. I don't have one in here because I was actually using it to address Christmas gifts earlier. Got the rose gold. Or got the rose too. Yeah. Now that looks cool. I think it's a neat looking color. I really wanted that orange one, but I just never pulled the trigger. And I like the gold one. I don't know, man. There's some pens I'd like to have. Got the Eco T. Grip is slightly triangular and quite comfortable. Yeah, neat. I've been thinking that blue Eco T looks very cool, actually. Yeah. You can't go to the Philly Pen Show because you're going to be in the Caribbean. Now, Troy, I'm going to try very hard to put on my most sincerely sympathetic face for you. There, that's as good as it gets. Let's see. The broader the better. Not sure what that's about. Oh, the rose, yeah. Blue with the red logo on the Eco T. Oh, good. They do the logo in red still. I haven't seen the top of the cap. I've only seen like a couple of production pictures, but I do like them. Angel. Oh, it's about Angel. Oh, I see. Still talking about Eco Ts. Yeah. Yep. I only have the original Eco. Where is it? It's right here somewhere. Here it is. This is the only one I have. And actually, I got it in a fine, which is uncharacteristic for me, but this is a good, like, throw in my bag with my planner sort of pen. And so it's actually had this fill of ink in it for quite a while because I haven't used it in a bit. Let's see if it still works. Yep, starts up, writes perfectly. I'm a big fan of these Ecos, actually. I got one for my sister. Did I get it for her? Yeah, I got her an Eco. I forget what color she ended up getting. We got it for her at the Dallas Pen Show, and she got a broad nib, I think. And it was bigger than I thought it was going to be, and she's been using it to grade papers and that sort of thing. I got her some ink and set her up with an Eco because it's a darn good pen. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, but it's a really good pen. Yeah, Troy, definitely get some pictures from your vacation. You should do a pen video from the beach. My favorite TWSBI model? It's gonna have to be a toss-up. Well, shit. I don't. So the one that I use the most is probably this Eco. I really like the VAC 700, but I haven't used it in a while. I don't know why. It just kind of got put over on a shelf. It's over my display. I just haven't used it. But it keeps breaking, whereas this one I've had since they introduced the Eco, and there is no problem with it at all. So probably this one, the Eco, because it's the most reliable, also the least expensive. I mean, this is a darn good pen. I've got nothing bad to say about the Eco. Some people think it's hideous, and I get it, but I'm cool with it. I also really like, and now that I think about it, I'm not sure where the heck it is. Sorry, sometimes I keep pens right behind this. I really like my VAC Mini. Now that I think about it, I don't remember where my VAC Mini is. I don't know, it's around. And then I have this. So this is a TWSBI 580. Well, actually, it's not a 580. This is a TWSBI 540, I think, 530? Whatever the original one is, that's what this is. It's got a 580 cap now because no part of this is original. The nib, just the nib actually is original. The rest of this thing is all replacement parts. Let's see if this works. This has got, yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, TWSBI pins are really great. I mean, this one's been sitting over here for a while, and I haven't touched it in probably a month and a half, and it still works just fine. Got no problem with that. Let's see, Braden, what do they cost? Oh, okay, that's not to me. Cool. Have the lime green eco? Yeah, it's gaudy, but I dig it. I don't have a problem with that. VAC Mini is awesome. Better than the VAC 700, huh? What is it you, Crafty Doodles, what is it you like better about the Mini than the 700? Now I really want to find my Mini. Huh. Let's see. Maybe it's in this box and I didn't look carefully enough. But yeah, let me know what you like better. The step on the VAC 700 is the only weird part about it. The rest of it I think is really good. Well, that and that it keeps breaking. I've broken... Oh, there's my 700 actually. This one... What parts of this are original? I want to say the barrel on this one is original, but this, like the grip, obviously doesn't match. It's the smoke gray. The cap is new because the grip broke on me in a couple of places, and so they sent me one, but they didn't make blue anymore, so I just got this one. But yeah, what do you like better about it? You can get it on Amazon. Walden Pond. There you go. I don't have a hippo yet. It's on order. I've got the ivory one too, is what I'm waiting on too. But I know Squishy Ink is really working hard to get those out to us, and that they should be on their way soon. So, y'all who are waiting for Hippo Notos, do please do be nice to Squishy Ink. She has been trying very hard to get those things out, and it's just there's been delay after delay on those things. So, you know. Oh, you know, Crafty Doodles, that 700 I have is actually the first version of the 700 as well. And the medium nib, that's what that mine was too, and it was garbage. I don't... it was trash. Just a terrible nib. It was the driest, worst nib. The driest nib I've ever had, I think. At least one of them. It was terrible. And so they sent me a replacement when they switched from Jowo to Bock, I think is how they switched. I don't really remember. Maybe it was Schmidt to Bock. Anyway, whatever. The second generation medium wasn't any better. And so I've actually got a Knox nib in there. I've got some Anderson Pins nibs. You can put in Franklin Christoph nibs. It's like a generic number 6 nibs will fit in there. So, you know, yeah, I just haven't used it in a while, but it's good. Just, yeah, that first nib was terrible. And I've heard that a lot about their medium nibs, especially the number 6s. But the fine nib on this one, and actually I got a fine nib on the 540 too. And it was, they were both fine. But, yeah. No, that medium nib sucks. So definitely get another medium nib from somewhere else. Goulet's have them. Anderson Pens has them. Like I said, Knox, if you can find that. I forget who sells Knox now. They've changed names and I missed it. Yeah, get a custom one from FP Nibs. Yeah, that's the thing to do. You have a medium on your 580 and it works great? Yeah, cool. The 580 came way after the other, like the 700, so maybe they've worked that out. I don't know. But the feed seems fine. It's just the nib kind of sucks. I don't really know why it sucks, but it is. Or it does. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now the smaller nibs, like the ones for the Eco and the 540, 580 line, I'm not sure if these are legit number 5s or not. They might be some other thing. But I know the 700 you can do very better. You can switch with any number 6. Birmingham Pens. Thank you, Troy. I always forget that. I don't know why. But yeah, Birmingham Pens. Check them out. Although they seem to have jacked up the prices. It used to be like I got a set of 3 of them for like $12 or something at one point. What's your opinion on Bock, Jowo, and other generic nib companies? To me, they feel like ETA movements? I'm not sure what an ETA movement is. You have to be more specific there. But I tend to like Jowo better. That Knox one I have is pretty good, but I tend to like the Jowo ones better than Bock. The Bock ones always seem dry to me, and I have to wetten them up somehow. But the Jowo ones I like a lot better. And also I really like the feed that comes under some of the Jowo nibs. I don't know if I have one around. Let me... hold on a second. What's better, the Nemosine or the Nox nib? I couldn't tell you. I've never used a Nemosine. So I really like these feeds. They have these little holes underneath them. This is a good feed option that you can get. Like the manufacturer has to get these. But this is what's under the Franklin-Christoph nibs. And I really like it. These do not go dry. They seem to write better than other Jovos and stuff like that. So, that's a thing that I'm into. But yeah, I like those better. Let's see. Got yours in 2015. Yeah, so 530 was the first one. That's kind of what I thought. So my pin's actually a 530 because I got all these first gen. I think I would buy the VAC 700R if I could get one, but I haven't ever seen one. Nox is quite good. I have one. They look like this. They're two-tone, I think, mostly. But they got. Let's see if this camera will pick it up. Yeah, it's got like a lion on it, a whole bunch of scroll work. It's kind of a busy nib, but it's not a problem. The only weird thing about these is I got that set of 3, like I said, and they are not marked. I have no idea what sizes these are individually. I think I got a extra fine, and a medium or something like that, but they're not marked in any way. So I have to get all 3 next to each other and look at the tipping and try to figure out which one's which isn't too hard as long as you get all 3 next to each other, but otherwise forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, you know what? I think I gave Audrey my VAC 700 now that I think about it. Or my 700 Mini. VAC Mini. Goodness. Yep. The singularities always crack. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, did you tell me what ETA stands for? Oh, and watches in-house movements are considered to have a soul and more character than generic stock movements. Yeah, I get it. And that's the thing that I really appreciate about like the fancy watch market is that there's an awful lot of work that goes into it. And you can do a lot of it in-house. There really aren't very many... there aren't really very many houses that make their own nibs. You've got Aurora. You've got Pelican. Those are the only ones that are coming to me to the top of my head. So I don't know. Have you tried the Jovo number 5 1.1 stub? I have, I think, because... Oh, wait, maybe I have one sitting here. This is Audrey's pen. What's on this one? Oh, this is 1.4. I don't think I've used the 1.1. This is the 1.4, number 5. Yeah. And they're good. I haven't had any problems with them. Hmm. 700R is better because the VAC system is like the VAC Mini. I wonder what they did. I want to know what they did to it, because I think they increased the volume a little bit, as if that was the problem with the 700. Problem with the 700 is the damn thing broke all the time. Otherwise, they're great. Well, and that step is weird, but the braking was the biggest problem. Conklin 1.1s are great. Conklin and Monteverde and... Yeah, at least those two. They come from the same place, and so sometimes you'll get Conklin branded ones, and sometimes you'll get... I've got one around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. So this is a Conklin 1.1. And this is a great nib. This is on one of the original Jaffa Conklins. It's got a fatter crescent. And this is a great nib. I really like it. I keep thinking I ought to sell these because I don't use them as much. Just the filling system is a little bit more of a pain in the ass to clean for me because I have to clean completely. But I can't get rid of this. I like it too much. But yeah, Conklin 1.1s are dope. Am I going to the LA Pin Show? That is pretty unlikely. The only way I would go to LA is if Franklin-Christoph sent me, but I don't. They didn't last year. I doubt they would this year. That's in like September, right? No, that's San Francisco. LA's, I don't remember when LA is. Is it in the spring? I don't remember. because they've never gone. Just got some replacements yesterday, huh? Cool. Kind of playing an FC45 with a 1.1 stub. That's a solid choice. Solid choice. Purple Knights Durograph. How did you like that, your Durograph there, Michelle? The All-American is actually an overlooked pen. Now, I will say I don't like the medium, I don't like the smaller nibs as much on the Conklins, but that 1.1 is dope. It's real good. Yeah, Troy, I'm with you. A lot of the nibs that Yafa's getting on pins right now, they must be having problems of some kind because it's not going well. I've heard that about a lot of the newer ones, which is too bad because I've actually got a couple of these I kind of want to sell off. I got 3 of these because I liked them so much, but I think their current troubles are going to make it harder for me to sell those, even though I've had them for years and they're fine. Elias February, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, Audrey was going to go was it last year? Yeah, Audrey was supposed to go to LA last year, and she ended up not being able to go because she got horrible food poisoning from a KFC, and that was a problem. So, oh yeah, Sailor makes their nibs in house. That's right. Just a smaller company says Sailor. Romilo pens. Yeah, I think I've seen Romilo pens. Probably you mentioned to me actually. Is Yafa like Bach and Yovo? I don't actually know where Yafa gets their nibs. I would say it might be Bach or something, but I don't actually remember where they get them. The brown All-American looks pretty dope with the black trim. It's good. It's good. Oscar in the house. What's up, Oscar? Yeah, I like it when people make their own nibs too, but like Sailor's not really a small company. Sailor's kind of big. Like Franklin Christoph, Edison, Krusak, those guys are smaller. Sailor is actually pretty big. Let's see. New pens get ink. I know how they behave. New ink and pens. I know how. Yeah, for sure. Oh, put the free ink in a Lamy. Did it? Oh, it came with cartridges, or did it come with? What did it come with? Oh, Monteverde. Oh, I see. Don't worry about that Monteverde ink. It is all real good, Michelle. That stuff is great. But yeah, I like to put new ink in old pens, just because when I'm doing ink reviews, I need to know how it acts, and so I need to know how my pen acts, and so that's pretty important, I think. Sean Newton did make a few nibs. He was working with a jeweler, but it was too big a pain in the ass, and so he doesn't do it anymore. He's like, nope, not worth it. It's not worth the time and effort because it sucks trying to do it by hand. These companies are that make nibs are pretty big. And a lot of companies will get custom nibs made by these other houses too. So, All-American Giant Sequoia. What nibs did you have on those, Troy? I bet it wasn't a 1.1. 5 Noir inks from a Slack person. Nice, nice. I've been using the Copper Noir, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody knowing my preferences, but Copper is great. I'm really enjoying the Raven Noir. I think that's cool. Although calling it Raven, like Noir Raven or Raven Noir or whatever, is a little bit on the nose. But yeah, it's real good. Medium nib on both. Yeah, I don't like the medium nibs very much at all. I've got one. Do I have one? I feel like I have a... Oh, this is a... So this is a Monteverde branded nib. This is also the 1.1. And this is exactly the same as the Conklin one, just they have different markings on them. I mean, look at those nibs. They're clearly from the same place. This one was Audrey's. But she hasn't used it in a while. So, yep. I could have sworn I had a Monteverde here with a smaller nib. I don't remember what it was, and it seems gone. This one's kind of fun. This one's actually never been used. This is a Monteverde Jewelleria Mini. What size nib did I get on this thing? Maybe it only comes with one. I think it's like a medium. Look at a little tiny nib. It's a wee. I think it's number 5. It's not that small, but this is a pretty nice little pen. I've just never used it because we got the original Jewelleria Mini, which was a nice little pen, but it cracked, and so they gave us this one as a replacement. But I just never used it because it only takes cartridges. So anyway, all right, let me put these away. Yeah, Brian, there's a lot of overlap between my live streams and the Pen Addict Slack. There's a lot of overlap for some reason. Copper, Ocean, Raven, Mulberry, and Rose. Yeah, I want to try Mulberry. It looks really cool. I think I have a swatch of it here. Of course, it's the purple. I don't know. I'm gonna have a hard time putting that in a pen, but I'll do it. For some other Japanese pen companies, Platinum and Nikkei, like Gargantuan, Pilot Pen Company, Sailor's pretty small. I wonder how big Sailor is compared to Platinum. And also wonder how we're talking about bigness in the pen world, but like Pilot is huge for sure, and Uniball is huge, and these other ones, but I would say Sailor might be bigger than Platinum. I don't know. They certainly have more pens. It is a teeny pen. It's super wee. I don't know if they make them anymore. I've gotten so lazy about taking a Jones trash can and push it down with your weight. Just didn't like kill myself trying to do so. Nope. Well, I can't say that. I don't know if I've never tried to jump in the trash can, because my trash can is probably, I don't know. It's one of those big bins that the city gives you. I'm not going to jump in there. Almost fell out of the trash can. And then you're like covered in trash. Good job, Oscar. I don't think the TWSBI 1.1 would be too wide. I mean, it's 1.1. It's a stub. It's not huge. Yeah, 1.5 is pretty good. The only thing, I mean, you don't see too many productions that are bigger than that. There's a 1.9 that I think Lamy does, and then the Franklin Christoph Music Nib is a 1.9. And then you get like the parallels and stuff. Heck, this parallel is only a 1.5, which is, I've actually never really used the parallel. I don't even have the nib in here. I'm soaking it because I was dipping it, but I never really used the parallel much. And 1.5, I should have gone bigger, but I got this a long time ago, and I was kind of, when they first came out, I want to say. It's been a while anyway, but I decided not to get all crazy, but yeah, it's pretty good. TWSBI, it's wet for you. Well, that's good. Yeah, I've heard that about the 1.1s. I don't know about the 1.5s. But yeah, I like those a lot. Got the Monteverde Fire Opal. I bet I would like that. That's been on my list. I just haven't gotten it yet. Oh, Bert's not going to be there on Sunday? Oh, Oscar, I don't know if I'll show up on Sunday if Bert's not there. And also, I don't know if we'll be able to hook up in DC. I'm going to have family around and stuff. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you know, but that's too bad Bert won't be there on Sunday. Bert's a good dude, and I miss seeing him. But I do need to get a new cartridge or refill for this pen, so hopefully we'll be able to make it to Bert's. If not, then I'll see him in Philly. No big deal. Or maybe I can get there on Saturday? I don't know. Calling one of the Bach 1.1 year Care is right a bit small. Huh. Well, it might, the 580 and the Ecos 1.1s might like look bigger as nibs, but look at the tipping, because the 1.1 and that kind of stuff is supposed to refer to the line on the page and not necessarily just the tipping, but yeah, it could be. I think it's a bigger nib, but I don't really know. Does Sailor put out inks before coming to America, and how long does it take for it to hit the US after their release? Just got a new ink from, I think, Yonaga, pretty blue. I guess it means long night. So from what I know of Sailor, they don't generally put out the inks first in Japan, but not all the inks that are out in Japan make it to the US. We really only got like the Gentle series, maybe a couple others, but not very many. Kyoto Azukiro Red Bean. I don't think so. Let me look through my list, or my little things right here of new ones that I got. I don't have my Kyoto ones in here. But no, I haven't tried those. Red Bean. Could be cool. Let's see. Knew it sells different sizes. Yeah, that's what I thought. TWSBI pens made of cheap plastic resin. Bought a Quico for... Hey, the plastic was pretty bendy. Huh. Kamiko Sport's pretty tough. Like mine's not bendy at all. I don't know, but yeah, it's not a Mont Blanc. The Sailors are not Sailors. The Ecos. I mean, like the Ecos made of cheap stuff. A lot of the TWSBIs are, yeah, they're a little bit cheaper. They feel cheaper for sure. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I don't know. So the nibs on the Kaweco uses Bach nibs, and so they're a little bit on the dry side sometimes. And I have heard stories of people not getting good ones, but I've got several and they all write fine. So I guess I've just been lucky. Still waiting for Marzen Eternal Blue to hit the U.S. market. Yeah, those are tough to get a hold of for sure. Brian, see you later. Tom, hey Tom. Did you know Sailor and Tasha are both owned by Otoya? I don't think that's true, Tom. I think Otoya is the like distributor in the U.S. Well, yeah, okay, but yeah. That's true. Yeah, there's two different Otoyas is the confusing thing. And Otoya US and Otoya Japan aren't the same, which is weird, but what are you going to do? When does Sailor set to make the smaller bottles? I hear soonish, but I don't really know. Otoya is a company. They're in the U.S. Otoya is they make stuff. So they've got their own brand. They make like art supplies and that kind of stuff. But they're also the U.S. distributor for Sailor. And I know they have a relationship with Tasha, but I don't know if they're owned by or if they own or what the deal is there. Penthusiast, you're calling Papier Plume. Well, tell Renzo and Patrick I said hi. I think, Michelle, there are two different sizes of Sailor bottles. I think there's going to be a 30 and a 50 ml, but I'm not 100% sure. I know somebody shared a picture of the 50 ml ones on Slack yesterday, and they look an awful lot like the little, like kind of like the special edition Mont Blanc ones, but without the ridges. They're like a little cube, which might be better. But I don't know. I think the other one's supposed to be 30, but I don't really know. I haven't heard much about this new Sailor bottle situation, like the new price increase and that kind of stuff. But new Tokuwa Matsu, yeah, that's a really great one. Really into that. Huh. Sure, that's what I saw. Looks like some stuff didn't get through here. Oh, weird. Huh. Anyway, so I think there's things coming up on this chat that's not showing up here, but whatever. Yeah, Tokuwa Matsu is really great, Angel, and I think that's definitely one to check out. In Aurora, super good. Aurori. I've seen Aurori sold out in a couple of places, actually. So, you know. Small bottle is 20 mils. Yikes. Angel, they announced that they were going to make smaller bottles, and then they announced a bigger bottle, too. It's just going to cost me. So $16.95. That's not crazy. Is that dollars? Oh wait, is that for 20 mils? Holy shit! Ouch. Never mind. That's expensive. What happened to the Bungbox vase ones? They are apparently too hard to get or too expensive, or the glassmaker stopped making them. I've heard many different versions of that story, but yeah, you can't really get those anymore. I was lucky enough to get. I got 3 of them. So if you don't know what he's talking about, this is the old Bungu Box vase bottle. It's Sailor ink, but in a Bungu Box cool vase bottle. These bottles are great. This is Bungu Box Tipsy, is what it says here. Here it says Sakanamachi. I forget where I got that. Huh. Maybe I had somebody translate this thing, and that's what they told me it means. But it's a cute little bottle. Cute stuff going on. But yeah, these are great bottles. And the regular Sailor bottles are such junk. Those little, like, jars, so hard to use. But the tall ones are great, and you can't really get them anymore. Every once in a while, you'll find them used on the secondary market, like an empty bottle, but that's about it. Tipsy Purple. I didn't buy it. Somebody gave me that. That was sent out by... Oh, it was a Mass Drop, actually. Mass Drop sent me 3 bottles of Bungu Box, and they said, don't review them until we're going to sell them again. And they just never sold them. So I asked them if they want them back, and they said no. So Yeah, that label is weird. They're not all like that. Just for whatever reason, the Tipsy Purple is. Happiness has a Pikachu on it, obviously. But let's see what the label on this one looks like. I've seen others and they look pretty good. Yeah, they are weird. It's weird that they don't look like the rest of the Sailor ones, but I think maybe they're hand-drawn or something. So yeah, that's the little Pikachu Happiness one. That's a green. Oh, pretty green, actually. I like Happiness a lot. I just never got to review it, and now I don't even know if they sell Happiness anymore, so I don't know. You'll use the ink for me? Dope. Yeah, Ackerman I only have an empty bottle of. I keep not buying it. Not because I don't want it, just because I just haven't done it. Yeah, definitely get more of those, Angel. Crafty Doodles, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. We'll see you later. Let's look at Dandyism. I forget what Dandyism looks like. Isn't it a purple? That's not what I should have Googled. Oh, it's a green. Oh, weird. Huh. Yeah, it looks good. I like that too. Yeah, it's neat. Say a large bottle is a 50 ml for 22 US. It looks like blue, black, and blue, black. Oof. Man, maybe I need to order some Sailor inks real quick. Because I don't want to pay that much. Alright, Jet Pens. Jet Pens may have an order incoming, so if you work at Jet Pens and you're watching this, incoming. Buy Sailor ink. I wonder if they're going to do it at the first of the year. I don't really know. Pinch Delay still has them? Yeah, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yep. You're ordering today? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I might... I mean, if Bert has it at Bertram's Inkwell, and if I can make it out there this weekend, maybe I will. You have all the Sailor ink you want? Pfft, wish I did. Sorry, I know Audrey's going to be getting home soon, actually, because we've been online for about 45 minutes. Yeah, I don't. There's definitely some that I'm going to get. Have you tried Ultramarine? I think actually Ultramarine is the only one of the original ones that I don't have because I don't really like purple that much. But I know it's supposed to be pretty popular. That's the only one I don't have. Yep. Need a good black and royal blue ink that still looks the respective colors in needlepoint and Sailor fine. Any recommendations? You need a royal blue ink and a good black. I mean, the Sailors are really good if you want to just go for that. As far as like their normal colors, they're great. I really like those. And also Pilot makes like the regular Pilot line makes some good blue and black. Yeah. Not big into green, brown, orange that limits things a bit. Yeah, if you don't like those. Yeah, I do have the Pesh that I hate. That was actually sent out for review a long, long time ago from Jet Pens. They used to send me stuff. I haven't heard from them in a long time. And it may be because I didn't give exactly a glowing review of Pesh, because it's the only one I hate. But, you know, what are you going to do? I don't think that's true. They sent me stuff after that. But yeah, that's the reason I have Pesh. I didn't buy that one. Because yuck. It's so... yeah, it's just not good. Send it to you? Yeah, maybe. We can talk about that. Yeah. All right. Is there any Japanese store exclusive I feel I must have? Kingdom Note has a lot of great Sailor inks. Just really beautiful ones. I don't know. We were actually going to try to order some, but it's such a pain in the ass that it's to order from Kingdom Note that I couldn't do it. Like we couldn't figure out how. You can't enter the address or some weird thing. Like Audrey was working on it, couldn't get it done. But yeah, there are some, especially Sailors and that sort of thing that they only sell over there that I think are great. The inks and pens even. I think that's great. I wish they would send them over here. Just like, come on, I want to give you my money. But they won't. I do want that the Sailor 1911 from might be Kingdom Note, or Kyoto? I don't know, the one that's black. Like it's all black except for it's a demonstrator, like a clear demonstrator with all black hardware. I really like that one. Huge pilot bottles in blue and black, like the jugs. Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. What are my thoughts on the tag inks? Are those like the Kyoto ones, or is that the Japanese, or is that the Chinese ones? I don't remember. If they're the Chinese ones, I haven't used them. And if they're the Kyoto ones, this is the Kyoto ones, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, I generally like those. They're a little bit undersaturated for me, but I like my ink thick. So, Kobe, that's who makes it. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I like them. I've only used 2 of them so far, I guess. So I don't think I really have a good handle on it. But I do like the ones I've used. Like I just did a review of Flaming Red. I've got Stone Road of Gyan in a pen. What else have I got? I think there's a green I might have in a pen. I can't remember it. But I think they're cool. About 100 pounds. Yeah, that's right. They actually had them at the DC Pen Show. Those Kobe pens, and Kobe came, but I didn't buy one. I don't know why. I just kept procrastinating, and then I think I was going to go back and buy one, and they left early or something. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I think I like those all right. I think they're kind of expensive, but it's up to you. They seem to work just fine if they're a little bit undersaturated. Undersaturated is the only problem with them for me. And there are plenty of brands that are like that. I mean, Papier Plumes inks are often a little bit on the undersaturated side for me, but I'm not the arbiter of what's good. So, you don't like the chicken on the nib? I don't mind that, I guess. Although I don't know if I've seen it. I don't know if I ever looked at the nib. Yep. All right, chat just died. Went away. Oh, yeah, Sites Kruznak. It's very good. I've got several of them, and I've liked them all. I haven't had a chance to review any yet. That needs to be done soon, though, because Michelle, I don't know if you've tried Sites Kruznak Dark Orchid, but you would really like that, I think. The Arctic Blue is dope. But yeah, they look like they come in whiskey bottles, or like old whiskey bottles, or like current bottles of J&B. So yeah, no, they definitely look like whiskey bottles, and you can buy them on Amazon. They're pretty cheap, I think, but I just haven't done it yet. I need to get a couple of bottles. Oh, you've got it? Yeah, good. I don't know how that would escape you. Do you have any innovative and unique designs and concepts for the fountain pen world? If I did, I couldn't tell you on live chat, man. But no, I'm not really a designer. I'm not really a designer. I wish I were. I wish I were artistic. That would make my, I think it would be more fun if I was more artistic, but I'm not really. All right, y'all. It is after 5 here, and it's probably time for me to sign off. Thanks very much for joining me on this Thursday before Christmas. I'm trying to avoid Amazon. You can also get it. They have an eBay store too, I think, if you want to stay out of there. An eyedropper filled pen with a heater inside to keep the temp constant. That seems like it would be. It sounds like it would be expensive and heavy and hard to hold, but yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, for eyedropper pens, I think that there would be some cool stuff you could do with eyedropper pens, but like the biggest problem with eyedropper pens is that you heat them up with your hand while you're writing, or they're in your pocket. And so the thing that would make eyedropper pens, I think, a little bit better is to treat them more like a cartridge pen. So if we could do an eyedropper pen that was built like a thermos, so where like this is just the wall and the ink is in here. This is antique glass, and the antique glass finish from Franklin-Christoph doesn't seem to transmit heat very well. But if we could do it as a thermos, where it was like a double wall insulated sort of gadget, I think that would actually work really well. And yeah, that's the thing. We could improve the eyedropper pen, I think, a lot with some fairly simple modification. But Look, I'm not a machinist. I don't know how to do it. So Siri just thought I wanted her to find me something called anti-glass. Anyway, all right, so that's it. I'm going to sign off for real this time. Oh, that was a good idea there. Whoa, Mr. Nose wants to say bye. Nose? Come here. All right. Nose says bye. We'll see you later. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I'll see you next Friday, but not tomorrow. Y'all have a great one, and see you around. Peace out.